Gyles. Gyles, what are you up to?
I want to explain this jumper.
Please.
I think I must. It's a beautiful jumper, hand-knitted by some marvellous people who actually call themselves the Knitting Grannies. And I'm standing up because you can see what it says. It says University of Chester, and then it says the bottom, Chancellor, because among many excitements this year, I've been appointed Chancellor of the University of Chester. And what does the Chancellor do? Well, I got in touch with other Chancellors of other universities. I said, what do we do? And they said, well, we don't do much, to be honest. We just have to have a firm handshake and a good smile and be enthusiastic. So that really is all that is required of me. But I do shake hands with thousands of people because the university has 19,000 students, graduates and postgraduates. And so a third of those each year are coming up for degrees. And you meet them, you greet them, and you also address them. And I've been trying to give them messages, something to take away. And when I was young, I remember writing to Field Marshal Montgomery. Have you heard of him? Your generation, you have heard of him.
Full Monty, yeah.
The Full Monty, the original Full Monty, a great man who during the Second World War was one of our leading commanders. And when I was about 19, I wrote to him for some advice. I said, what advice would you give me setting out on life? And I shared this with the graduates and graduands at the University of Chester. And this was the advice he wrote to me, little spidery handwriting, very concisely, clear, precise. He simply said 3 things you need in life. 1, moral courage. Always do what you believe to be right. 2, complete integrity. No lies, no deceptions, honesty and transparency. 3, ceaseless hard work. That was it. That's the advice for being successful in life. That's all you need. And we have these wonderful ceremonies, the graduation ceremonies, in Chester Cathedral, 1,000 years old, a beautiful place. And I'm reminded when I'm in there of my favorite lines from the book of Proverbs in the Bible. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a vagabond, and want like an armed man.
Brilliant.
There is no skiving. Work, work, work. It's the only answer.
Indeed. Very done. Well done.